Do you know that unknowing feeling when someone asks you what do you do and you smile in your heart because you know what is going to happen? You say, I'm a teacher, and they look at you saying, why? I can't even imagine. So I have a system, you see, for these cases. There's simply not one answer, but you just cannot address that matter. I have a monologue that always seems to work, and it goes like this. When I was 3, I didn't know what I wanted to be. Time passed by and I grew older, wishing I would become a bit calmer. But instead, I dreamt about inventing new things and traveling the world. I guess you can say that as a kid, I was pretty odd. Nothing has changed and I kept on dreaming about all the things I wanted to be. A firefighter, a professional driver, a famous theater actress, an attorney, a poet, a painter, a millionaire, a street sweeper, a bartender, an air traffic controller, a ballet dancer, a personal shopper, an important magazine editor, a pilot, a chef, a queen, or at least a prime minister, a bookkeeper, a singer, an astronaut, a world-known scientist, a gifted pianist, a doctor, an economist, a shrink, a journalist, a vet, a dentist. As you can see, my list was endless. Let's face it, maybe it was baseless. As I grew up, it didn't get any better. I kept on dreaming about all the things the world has to offer, and it got crazier and crazier. Graduated from high school, I joined the army and spent 2 years craving for something. When finally it was over and I was free to wander, in no time I was on a plane, ready to address the issue that was main. Begin adulthood at 20 in a place far away where there's no need to think, just party, eat, sleep and drink. I climbed mountains, swam in the world's most beautiful beaches. I walked in all the great capital cities. I've tasted, smelled, felt, touched and bonded. I fell in love with people, with places, with life. I came back but was certainly not ready to get older or declare game is over. I asked around and everyone seemed to be so sure what they wanted to be, and me, I could only think about the firefighter I wanted to be when I was 3. My parents rolled their eyes and were starting to get anxious. They kept on saying I should stop these nonsense. My mom said, come on Lisa, decide already what you want to be. And now I see the way you all are looking at me. So what could I have done? I did what I know best. I took an airplane, this time to the west. I kept going back and forth, didn't know what I wanted to do or to be, thinking maybe it was all just a big test, but life is never just a test. And only me, myself, knew best. I got married, had a beautiful boy, and then, only then, something had changed. I was not the same. I looked at the world and it was different. I thought about the people and not the places. I thought about what I wanted to change in the world and how to make a difference. Soon enough, I was here taking a test in the English department. I looked at the campus and felt the excitement. I idealized every part of being a student. I never thought about papers, lectures, and exams. Clearly, I hadn't thought through all my plans. Anyway, I found myself here studying, bitching and teaching, and now I can say, it took me 31 years to find out, but I finally discovered what it's all about. I picked up the phone and I called my mom. I said, Mom, brace yourself, something bad has happened. I think I'm starting to get older. The more I think about it, it's done and over. I am going to be an educator, a teacher. The one students will look up to, the one to help sharpen their mind, the one that will encourage and will teach them to be tolerant and kind. Being a teacher means to change and to care, to give without getting back. Now, back to that smartest from the start. Why a teacher, you want to know? Because I went to the fire department, asked to be a firefighter, and their answer was no.